Last time, two nomad males found Shinga's pride. Matimba and Kanya put themselves between the males and their cubs. They didn't fight, they played submissive, buying their cubs time to disappear. But when a second male showed up, the plan fell apart. They ran. All night, 10 miles with 4 cubs. They made it barely. But those 3 nomad males were still out there, still hunting them. August, Kruger National Park. The dry season had arrived. Leaves fell, the land turned brittle and bare, but the cubs were growing fast. And Matimba had a new lesson for them: how to hunt. Patience, that was the first rule, even with prey just ahead. She crouched low and crept forward silent. The cubs watched every move, copying her learning. Matimba's tawny fur blended perfectly, but the white sisters gave them away again. The prey bolted before they got close. Too late, the hunt was over. Another lesson cut short by 2 white coats. Plenty of water, plenty of prey. The pride had stayed in one place for 3 months. The longest stretch of peace they'd ever had. But that peace was a mistake. 3 months in one spot left a trail. The nomad males had spent 3 months tracking them, and they had just locked onto the pride's location. Matimba and Kanya ordered the cubs to run, then turned to face the males alone. They didn't fight. They dropped low, played submissive again. Anything to buy the cubs a few more seconds. But a second male appeared. The trick wouldn't work twice. They bolted. Once the males moved on, Matimba called out frantic, searching for her cubs. One by one, they appeared. Shinga and Kani, both male cousins. All alive, all accounted for. The family was whole again. For now. November, the clouds rolled in. The rains had finally returned to Kruger. The plains turned green. Life came back. The cubs were bigger now, stronger. Shinga and Nkani were 18 months old. Wrestling, chasing, learning one lesson at a time. That day, the pride brought down a giraffe, but the scent carried hyenas moved in. No dominant male in this pride, the hyenas weren't afraid. They expected the lions to back off. They were wrong. Matimba led the cubs straight into a standoff. Then she charged. The hyenas tucked their tails and fled, but they didn't go far. They trailed the pride, waiting for an opening. Then that night, the hyenas suddenly vanished. Dark clouds covered the sky over Kruger. The pride had no idea what was coming. That night, the 3 nomad males attacked. Most of the pride escaped unharmed, but one of the male cubs didn't get up. His stomach had been torn open. The others played around him. He couldn't even lift his head. Wounded lions hide its instinct. Kenya knew something was wrong. Her other son Chakota tried to play with her. She turned him away for the first time ever. She had never refused her cubs before. The wound was getting worse. The little male couldn't hold himself up anymore. He collapsed. The others gathered around him, nudging him, trying to get him back on his feet. He just looked at them, his body shaking, unable to stop. Kanya stood over her son. There was nothing she could do. She walked away, slowly. She couldn't watch him go. He never got to see what the world looked like. 10 minutes later, he was gone. The pride came to his side, one by one. No sound, no rush. They said goodbye the only way they knew how, quietly. Now the rains have returned. Streams carved through the land again. Kruger was coming back to life. The white lions were almost 2 years old. And between play sessions, Shinga had picked up a new trick. She wasn't as graceful as a leopard in the trees, but she could climb higher than any of them. And that skill was about to pay off. Shinga and Nkani were nearly adults now, strong enough to hunt alongside their mother. But even with Matimba leading, the hunt still failed more often than not. Just when they thought today would be another hungry night, they spotted a leopard dragging a kill into a tree. The leopard saw the lions coming. It bolted, didn't look back. And Shinga's climbing skills, finally useful. She ate her fill up in the tree while the pride watched below. The rest had to jump and shake loose whatever they could. Time moved fast. 3 more months slipped by. Shinga and Nkani were 2 years old. They had survived every threat the wild could throw at them, and they had found a place called Klaserie. Food was plentiful, and for the first time the nomad males were gone. That evening, the sisters helped Matimba take down a buffalo, but hyenas caught the scent again. Same old enemies. Matimba charged without hesitation. The hyenas dodged and circled, but they wouldn't engage her directly. They thought Matimba would keep chasing. They didn't expect what came next. Nkani stepped forward on her own, the cub who once needed protecting every single day. She pawed the ground just like her mother taught her, marking her claim over the kill. Then she did something no one expected. She dropped to the ground on purpose, making the hyenas think she was backing down. But she wasn't retreating. She was baiting them, drawing them close. One explosive lunge, and the hyenas didn't dare come closer. Nkani stood there, almost bored, then strolled back to her family. Matimba's daughters were no longer cubs. Sunset. A lone male walked straight into their territory. Matimba moved in first, as always, a low growl rumbling from her throat, warning him. But the male's call carried no threat. Still, Matimba held her ground, instinct over everything. When Shinga and Nkani arrived as backup, the male chose to leave no fight. But then, as the mothers returned to the pride, he followed them again, not to attack. He had come to court them. But first he helped himself to their kill. Trust would take time. But from that day on, this family finally had a male to stand beside them. Seasons passed. Summer returned to Kruger. The pride had changed. The new male had earned his place. He mated with both Matimba and Kanya. It wouldn't be long before new cubs would arrive, and the ones who were once cubs had their own paths now. Chakotay would leave the pride, alone as young males do. Shinga and Nkani would stay beside their mother, ready for whatever came next. They started as the most visible cubs in Africa, the ones every predator could spot from a mile away. Their white fur nearly cost them everything. But two mothers never stopped fighting for them, and they never stopped getting back up. Against all odds, Shinga and Nkani made it. Two white lions, still here, still standing.